Washington, Washington Post. It's been about 35 years since Harriet Friedkin has had full use of her body. Multiple sclerosis slowly has seized her, leaving her unable to move any part of herself except her head. Her mind is as sharp as it ever was. So, 5 nights a week for more than 2 decades, Friedkin, 75, has been a gracious host in her Montgomery County, Maryland home. Friends come to visit, always on schedule, sometimes to give her a therapeutic massage, sometimes to feed her, sometimes to unload about their day and get her time-tested advice for an hour or two. It's been this way for 21 years. I like to talk to people, said Friedkin, her voice softer than it used to be. If people have problems, I like to help solve them. Her friends, who have called themselves Harriet's Harem since 1996, have created a support group remarkable in its loyalty and longevity. A calendar goes out once a month, each day is assigned to a friend, and there's never a day that's left open. If her nose itches, they'll scratch it, if she's thirsty they'll give her a drink of water. Mostly, they enjoy her company and marvel at her happy outlook on life and unflinching humor. I only keep the good friends, Friedkin says with a big smile. The other ones, I don't keep around. The harem started with 12 members, and people have come and gone through the years. Some have died, some have moved away, some have left and rejoined as their schedules allowed. Now there are 9 loyalists who cover the month, 3 of whom turned 75 years old this year. She gives so much more to all of us than I can tell you, said Judy Feldman, 83, one of the original organizers of Harriet's Harem. She gives us the inspiration to go on, to overcome anything. Friedkin, who has 3 children and 6 grandchildren, lives in Potomac with her husband of 54 years, Jerry Friedkin. She has a caregiver who helps take care of her during the day. But it is difficult for her to leave the house, which is where Harriet's Harem comes in. It helps her keep up with the outside world, said her daughter Marjorie Friedkin, 43. One of Harriet Friedkin's favorite nights of the week is Monday, when her bridge group comes over to her Potomac home to play cards twice a month, just as they have since before she became immobile. A helper puts down her cards for her. She also is an avid Sudoku player, memorizing the entire grid before painstakingly instructing someone, often a member of her harem, where to write in each number. And she's a book lover and devoted QVC shopper. She is living, she's not just existing, Feldman said. It's astounding. The idea for an organized caregiving circle started in 1996 when Friedkin's mobility was getting worse. She could no longer walk, and Feldman and another friend were pitching in, taking her to appointments, preparing food and staying with her so she wouldn't be alone before her husband got home from his job in the Department of Justice's tax division. But the commitment became somewhat of a time challenge. We couldn't keep up with it, Feldman said. Jerry is such a proud man and did not want to accept any help, so we put it on us and said we needed help.